What's going on, guys? Back again for some more One Piece action. Today we got chapter 1076 entitled Old Friends. Alright, so you guys think we're jumping right back into where we have Luffy and Zoro? Are they going to team up with Kaku and Lucci? You guys think we're going to find out where Vegapunk is? Are we going to find out who gave the Seraphims, the order to, start attacking again, even though Vegapunk, or, one of the bodies of Vegapunk gave them the command to stand down? So I don't know where you guys think we're going. Are we going to see Garp? What's going to happen? Maybe St. J. Garcia, Saturn. We're going to see him make his entrance, on Egghead Island. Let's jump into the chapter and find out. Alright, so, okay, cool. Looks like we got Luffy and Dr. Vegapunk on the cover of Shonen Jump right there. So that's pretty hype. Oh, we got Chopper on there too. But let's see. And looks like we got a color cover page. So we got Nami holding Chopper right there. We got Luffy in the background. We got Sanji giving a big old kick, kind of coming across the center. We got Zoro. We got Robin. We got, who is that? Looks like, what's his name? Brook looks like Inazuma with his color scheme going on right there. We got Usopp kind of right there, dead center. And we got Frankie and Jinbei on the right-hand side. Alright, we'll check back later, see if there's anything I'm missing, like hidden gems inside this color cover page. But let's jump right into the chapter. So, okay, yeah, we're jumping right back into it with Luffy and Zoro. We got Kaku and Lucci still on the ground right there. And then, okay, what's Zoro saying? He's saying, let's say we free you guys. I can't see you letting us cuff you again later. All right, so he's like, all right, so you guys said let's put aside old scores. But, even if we do that, what's to say you guys are going to let us, take you back into custody after the fact? I'm not really thinking I'm going to believe you guys. But they're still sitting there, and it says, are they really joining forces? And they're like, that's not true. When we're out of danger, we'll put these restraints back on without a fight. Alright, so I'm guessing Kaku is saying that with, this real serious glare on his eyes, because he realizes just how, dangerous the Seraphim are. Like, Luffy and Zoro, they're kind of in their, like, happy-go-lucky mode, looking for a fight, ready for a fight. But I don't think they truly realize, like, how deadly these Seraphim, have been engineered by the Vegapunks to be with, the Lunarian DNA, with the Devil Fruit powers, being clones of the Warlords. Like, they got a lot going for them, and this is kind of, their first time really encountering them. And now, especially since we don't know who's giving the commands to the Seraphims, that could potentially make this fight a lot more difficult. So let's see. And then we see Luffy over there. He's got a big old smile on his face. He's like, really? Oh, in that case, sure. Like, oh, yeah, sure, man, we got it. And then Zoro's like, he's obviously lying, you idiot. Like, he's pissed. And then all of a sudden, okay, we see the Mihawk Seraphim is heading right in right there while they're having this argument amongst each other. He's moving in for the kill. All right, what do we got? And then we see him go for this massive slash right there. And then, okay, so we see Zoro and Luffy. So Zoro grabs Kaku and rips him out of the way of the slash. We see Luffy, he grabs Lucci out of the way. And we just see this massive slash, like, go down right down the center between them. And then Zoro's like, huh? What? And then he's like, isn't that... Oh, damn. Okay, so the Mihawk Seraphim has got Mr. One, Das Bones, Devil Fruit power that turns, like, everything on him into blades. The, what's it called? The Dice Fruit power, yeah. Okay, damn. And then we see his arm glub glub. And then he's like, see, Roronoa, you keep having to save us. He's like, take my handcuffs off. You've already said that letting us die while we're handcuffed will leave a really bad taste in your mouth. And you can see you keep having to, like, yank us and pull us out of the way because they're going to keep attacking us because we're not off limits to them. So if you leave us handcuffed, you're really just handcuffing yourself. You're shackling us because you got to deal with us too. So that's a pretty good point he's making right there. But still, I can understand Zoro's, apprehension to wanting to let these two, especially these two, Kaku and Lucci, like, man, I remember Water 7 and his lobby. Like, we didn't have the best time. You turned into a giraffe and started doing some crazy shit. Lucci, you got all crazy and went, like, all leopard on me. So, things were getting pretty crazy. And he says, you won't get anywhere like this. CP0, let me ask, what was your mission here? Alright, so this is, what the hell's his name? Daft Punk, I always call him. the Daft Punk Vegapunk, he's like, what's your mission here, CP0? So I'm guessing he's trying to, get it from their mouth that they're here to kill the Vegapunk. All of them, really, I'm guessing. And then, okay, we see Lucci. He's looking over and he's like eliminating all 7 Vegapunks. And then Kaku over there in the background, he's like, Lucci, damn it, don't just blurt it out like that. He's like, have some tact. Like, we're trying to get him to let us go at the moment. He's like, and I take it you won't let Stussy off the hook, given her betrayal. All right, cool. So Vegapunk, still looking out for Stussy. That's his undercover operative. I like it. And Lucci's like, that's right. I won't show her any mercy. And Kaku is like ready to kill Lucci right now. He's like, will you shut up? He's like, are you trying to convince them not to save us? He's like, you might as well just kill us now. And then, okay, so we see the S-Bear kind of hanging out back there right next to the Mihawk one. And then what do we got? Okay, so we see all the rubble from, the last attack they just had. We see Luffy over there, and it looks like he's getting thrown something. And we see Zoro, and he's like, that was not me. All 4 of those things must be running wild. How are we meant to protect everyone on top of the 7 Vegapunks? And then Luffy's like, hey, helmet guy, give me the cuff keys. He's like, I'll leave the decision in your hands. Just please protect the Stella at all costs. Oh, damn. Okay, so Luffy, being the captain, he making that call. He's like, yo, give me the cuffs. Give me the keys to the cuffs. We're going to let him go. And, Daft Punk, he's like, all right, just make sure whatever you do, protect, Stella, the main Vegapunk body. Whatever you do, you got to protect him. That's like his only condition for giving him the keys. And then we see Luffy. Okay, it looks like he's looking down at Lucci. He's like, when those 4 guys are out of the way and you realize you can't beat me, you won't be a sore loser and go after my friends. And the Vegapunks are, oh, damn, Luffy just laying down some truth on him right now. He's like, look, you can't beat me. You're going to come to this realization that you can't beat me. So when that happens, you're not going to be a little bitch and be a little sore loser, right? Like, you're not going to try and attack my crew or trying to start kill Vegapunks. Like, you're just going to accept the L and, walk away with your tail between your legs. Dooch. All right? And then we see Zoro chiming in. He's like, you idiot. These guys won't fall for that taunt like that. And then Lucci's like, gets all up in Luffy's face in the next round. He's like, fat chance. You're the top priority on my hit list, you straw-hatted bastard. He's like, I won't go out of order, but your friends won't outlive you for long. Alright, so he's kind of like, Lucci's like, no, I'm not backing down. I'm not going to go after your friends because, you're number 1 on the hit list, but they'll be joining you shortly after that. And then Zoro's just like, he took the bait. What an idiot. And then, oh, damn, okay, we see S-Bear. He's starting to form a paw right there. It's forming in his hands. He's getting ready to fire, and he's like, Ursus, shock. And then all of a sudden, the next thing we see in the next 2 panels, you just see 2 sets of handcuffs just dropping. And then I'm guessing Lucci and Kaku are moving out of the way. Are they about to, transform back into their, Lucci, his awakened zone and everything like that? And then, damn, okay, so, we have this dead shot of the Vegapunk lab, the Labophase, and then all of a sudden coming out of the top of it is this massive ass paw. This Ursus shock paw is just breaking through the roof right there. Whoosh! You just see all the rubble just falling off to the sides. Damn. And then, okay, we see Luffy jumping into action. He's hitting up gear for it. He's getting ready to land a shot, it looks like. And then we see the Kumo look up at him. And he's like, sorry about this, Bonnie. So, Bonnie, seeing any type of person with the Kuma resemblance, so, the Pacifista or the Seraphim, if Bonnie's around, she's probably going to have feelings, kind of like, hey, don't hit him. He looks like my dad. But you can't really have kid gloves on this one. Like, you got to whoop his ass if you want the Seraphim to go down because he's a beast. And we see Lucci and Luffy. Looks like they're getting ready. Maybe a combo attack from these 2 awakened Devil Fruit users. Yes! Damn, look at that. Kong gun and 6 King gun. You just see the Rokushiki technique. You see Luffy with his massive Kong gun right there. And you just see the Seraphim just caving in the side of him. And then, okay, it looks like we got the Mihawk Seraphim. And then Kaku and Zoro coming in right there for their joint attack. We got Zoro with the Purgatory Onigiri, and Kaku over there with his Tempest Kick, White Thunder. So we got two, Seraphim taking essentially 4 massive attacks. Like, Lucci and Luffy, just beast mode right now. Kaku and Zoro, like, man, some flying slashes from hell. So let's see what kind of damage the Seraphims take. So we see, all right, we got that stern look on Kaku and Zoro's face right there after their attacks. And then right beneath that, we see the Seraphim and the Mihawks, the Kuma and Mihawk Seraphims, kind of the impact that they're taking from those attacks right there. And then we just see them flying back, flying through the wall, like smashing through the wall, taking all that impact. Damn, okay. Now it says, okay, we're going somewhere else. We're going deep within the lab. And it says, need food. We haven't had a decent meal. Oh, okay, wait. What's going on? This is the Vegapunk. So why does it look like they got like prisoners or something? It says, we haven't had a decent meal in over 2 months. And you just see this hand like go against the glass and and then, whoa, wait, what the hell is this? It says, I wonder if we'll ever be allowed to leave. Are we gonna die here? And it says, World Government Intelligence, CP5, CP7, and CP8 agents. Okay, so these must be all the people or all the Cipher Pol agents that they've been sending to Egghead to kind of investigate the Vegapunks, I'm guessing. And it says, 2 months back when we were meant to set sail after our inspection of Egghead, those weaponized sea beasts attacked us, and we were brought back to this island. And, they're in a cage right now. And it says, then all the other agents that came to look into our disappearance met the same fate too. So I figured you were the one behind it all. Okay, it looks like we got Vegapunk right here. If that silhouette is anything what I think it is, that little white gap next to the stuff, that's where the apple is separated. Yep. Oh damn, but okay, I don't know what it is. We got Dr. Vegapunk sitting right here, but there's something about the look on his face that looks a little different. And he says, Jangle. He's like, sorry, I'm afraid I had no idea to think this was happening on Egghead right on. Oh, all right, and he's got a cuff on, so I'm guessing that's a Sea Prism cuff too, since he's a Devil Fruit user, right? So damn, who took Vegapunk hostage? All right, I think I saw who is. I think Joy Boy, he had on his cover for his last chapter review. What's his name? Caribou. Do you guys think that's who might be kind of behind this? This seems a little bit above his pay grade as far as strategy wise, but let's see. And then Vegapunk's like, how troubling. And then, okay, so we're seeing the Labophase, all the damage from the Ursa shock, from where the Mihawk sliced it, all kinds of damage. He's like, this whole affair has been baffling from the start. Word leaking to the government about our research into the poneglyphs should have been impossible. Okay, so Vegapunk, has directly been studying the poneglyphs. I know, I'm pretty sure he said that a few chapters ago, but like, he's like, wait, how the hell did they know we were studying the poneglyphs? And then it says, the Navy has successfully deployed from branch G9. We have over 100 ships of all sizes en route, all heading for Egghead. Damn, this is like a Buster Call on crack. Like, Buster Call's 10 battleships. They're coming with 100 ships of all shapes and sizes. They got an admiral, on the way as far as Kizaru. There's even a Gorosei member. Like, what do you guys feel? Are we feeling that the Gorosei members are like just absolute monsters and beasts when it comes to, actual hand-to-hand combat, or possibly having devil fruit powers themselves? Let me know what you guys are thinking. And then what do we got right here? It says, a bar at a small port on a certain island in the New World. So we got 2 ships right up to, the shore right there. We got a building. And it says, take me with you, take me with you, take me, come on. And it says, don't be dumb, there's no way I'd bring a hothead kid like you. And we see a silhouette and they're drinking right there. And then, okay, wait, are we on Elbaf? Is this Elbaf? Because they kind of got like, this looks like this guy or this kid's got like a Viking helmet on. He's like, He's like, why don't you give it up? You'll make all the other captains jealous. No way, I really look up to the chief. Yes, this has gotta be Elbaf right here. Alright, wait, what the hell? Okay, it says, boss, that bastard's actually attacking us. So far, they just been scraping our, maybe it meant scrapping with our youngsters, but what do you want to do? Seems like it'll turn into a full-on battle soon, and we got Shanks over there lifting that big-ass sake cup he always drinks, when he went to Whitebeard and he went and had a drink. Damn, and it looks like they got a massive hunk of, meat behind him. And he's like, I don't know whether you'd call this good or bad timing. We were just about to set off. And it looks like Shanks is finishing his drink right there. Oh my god, what's going on? Alright, he's like, guess I lost track of time. Catching up with everyone. Shanks got a big old grin on his face right there. He's like, can't be helped when you suddenly come across old friends you thought were dead. Oh, is this... Who do we have? What old friend of Shanks is here? And then we see him putting down the cup. He's like, the enemy's going to be pissed at you for keeping them waiting. Alright, this is Beckman talking. And then we got Lucky Roo back there. He's like, he starts cracking up. He's like, you can't talk, Beck. Do you really think he's the only one they're mad at? And then we see Yassop. He's like, so we're really doing this, Chief? Let's set sail. Oh, man, what do we got going on? They're like, you're going out there to fight Shanks? So that kid is all stoked. It's like Luffy 2.0, this little kid in a bar. Shanks is in there drinking with his crew and getting ready to step out. And then he's like, I'd never let this island become a war zone. And then the bartender's like, oh, he's so dreamy, kind of like Makino back in the island. No! Is this Dory and Broggy? This looks like Dory and... He's like, I don't want to cause any major trouble here. Hey, Dory Broggy, can you lend me a hand? Yes, we got Dory and Broggy back into the show. Hell yeah. So are they... Wait, where are we? Okay, so we got Dory and Broggy, and then Oimo and Kashi are in the background. We got all of Shanks' crew right there, and he's like, before that, can you go check something for me, Rockstar? You have a message for Captain Kidd? This island is actually Elbaf, the home of the most prideful warriors around. Yeah, let's do it, red hair. So the giants are all pumped. They want to go battle with Kidd. And he's like, yeah, tell him he has a choice. He can either hand over his road poneglyph rubbings and scram, or he can risk fighting me. Oh, alright. So Shanks doesn't have all the poneglyph rubbings, apparently. And he's like straight up telling Kidd, or sending a message to Kidd like, yo, I know you just took out Kaido and Big Mom, but I don't think you know who you're messing with. Like, give me your rubbings or I'm gonna kick your ass. Like, oh, the confidence this man has. Alright, and then it says Warland, Elbaf, New World, and we see all, the ships. Those ships on the horizon are all his, including the ones lagging behind, ... And then we see Kidd. He's like, they're allies of the red hair pirates. So, we have the main Red Force ship with like Lucky Roo and Rockstar and Yassop and all those guys. But it's kind of like Whitebeard. He's got all these allied pirate crews that are, loyal to him, and they're all showing up right now. And it's just Kidd. And I'm guessing Kidd just has the one ship right now, especially because, he was just taken captive back in Wano, so he hasn't really been amassing forces. He was pretty much decimated his forces, and then he kind of gathered them back up and everything. He's like, every one of them seems like a big shot, and they're all sworn to the Emperor. Damn. And we see Kidd, he's reaching for his arm right there. He's like, last time it was completely one-sided. They took your arm before we even got a glimpse of Red Hair himself. Damn, so it wasn't even Shanks that took Kidd's arm. It was someone on his crew, probably like Beckman or Lucky Roo or someone. Like, that's pretty bad for Kidd. Like, you didn't even see Shanks and your arm got ripped off, homie. Okay, what do we got? And they're like, they won't settle for an arm this time. Okay, so Kidd is basically like telling him, like, you tried to pick a fight with Shanks last time. You didn't even see him. They whooped our ass and, took your arm. This time, they're not, playing. They're not going to stop at your arm. They're coming for your head. They're coming for your life. Like, oh, straight beast mode. And they're like, make way. The Chief's coming through. Chief, I'm so glad to see you, Chief. You too, Beckman. And we just see them, walking. All the girls are fawning over them. He's like, I feel like we totally owe you protection money. And they're like, we don't do that. they'll take your life instead. Damn. And then we see Kid. He's got that crazy grin on his face that he gets when he gets really amped up, and he's like, ha, only if I lose. Okay, are we about to see a straight up showdown between Kid and Shanks? Is it possibly, we're gonna see it, and then we're gonna go back to Egghead. We're gonna get, figure out what's going on there, rescue Vegapunk, and then escape to Elbaf and kind of, stop this showdown between Kid and Shanks. I mean, man, we got a lot of massive fights that are coming up right now. We got Luffy, Zoro, Lucci and Kaku versus the Kuma and Mihawk Seraphim. We have Garp on his way to go deal with Blackbeard to get Kobe back. Blackbeard, last time we saw them, was in the middle of a fight against Law, and we never saw the ending of that. So, like, there's all of this. Oh, wait, there's Admiral in Kizaru on his way to Egghead with a Gorosei member in tow. Like, the first time we've ever seen the Gorosei members outside of, the Pangea Castle. They're making their move. What the hell is going to go on? We don't know. Like, are we feeling like the Gorosei is beast mode and are just, straight animals that you don't want to mess with? That's why they're the 5 Elder Stars. Or, what's going on with him? Or are they going to, still not really tip their hand, not really do anything? He's just there for kind of oversight. But, last time when they blew up Ohara, they didn't even leave the room. So I can't imagine, what would be different about this, especially if you're sending 100 not 100 battleships, but 100 ships to go to Egghead Island versus you just had a regular old 10 battleship buster call against Ohara. Granted, Ohara was a bunch of scholars, and this is Egghead, where Vegapunk, the smartest man, has been building your weapons and everything, and there's some defenses and the Seraphims, yada yada yada. There's a lot going on, but still, for a Gorosei member to actually be on the move with this force heading to Egghead, like, seems like something's up. But yeah, man, break next week, so a lot of time to theorize kind of what I think it's a kind of a bit of a longer break, but a lot of time to start theorizing about what we're going to be seeing next. Kind of start talking about these fights that we're going to definitely be getting coming up next. Figure out who captured Vegapunk, who's been capturing all of these Cipher Pol agents. The Vegapunks had a double agent working in Cipher Pol in Stussy. Is it possible that there was a double agent working, or actually among the Vegapunks working for the Gorosei? You know what I mean? Like, there's just so many possibilities. This was definitely a hype chapter. Let me know what you guys thought about this chapter down in the comment section. Hit that subscribe button if you aren't subscribed to the channel. Hit that bell icon to be notified of all my future videos, and have a wonderful day.